Okay, we're live. Do we have transcoding? Yay! Twitch. The Twitch gods are being kind to us today. And as always, social media. Because social media. That's why. Yes. Which reminds me, I had a video to release today and I forgot to do it. Oops. Never mind. I'll do it. I'll do it tonight after the stream. Because why not? Yeah, I just realised now. Didn't I release that? Oh, I didn't, did I? No, you didn't. You absolute numpty, you forgot to release your video. I haven't done any of the timestamps or anything, so... Oh, no, maybe... No, I did. I remember, Dad. I did remember. My God, I'm senile. Yeah, it's when we did... Yeah, I know. Oh, God. The brain is gradually turning to mush. It is. I didn't see the notification that it's been posted, though. Yeah, no, it's all there. It is all the good. Yes, it is. Anyway, live screen. Yes, I'm looking around this area for a certain somebody who has a 220 fixer that might be able to help me out with an NCU buff before it dies. But I don't know where they are. They may not be the live at the moment. I don't know. Right, listening to stream, but don't get any login there. What? What do you mean? Shelby Info, good afternoon, folks. Afternoon, evening, Carlos, and to the missus, yes indeed. Yeah, I was kind of over here, wondering where perhaps Saavick might be. Hoping Saavick maybe was online, but apparently no. So, as my NCU buff is about to run out. I am such a feeble creature. Ah, dear. It could be in the middle of her dinner at this point, so yeah. It's all, you know, it's all relative. I'm just up the road from you there in Newland. Is that one of yours? I can't remember. I can never remember who. There's a few character names I remember, but most of the time I don't associate the two. Further up. Da-da-da! We has a crat. Can I has improved cut red tape flicks? I give you all the thingy. You haven't got that one yet. I need to get the Team Warp things as well. Just realised. Where's the GMI in Newland? What's it? Oh, I can't remember the name. Cannot remember the name. Saavick is with Hodor Raid at the moment. Never mind. It's all good. Right, I want to find... I'll show you what I'm looking at here so you can all see it. There we go. Saavick, welcome to the stream. I know you're not going to be talkative because you're on a very important mission to Pew Pew in sector... well, whichever one you're in by now. 216? No, 6. There you go. That can't have taken. There is the Saavick. Yes, indeed. It's saying I can use Izagima's tactical nuke, but I thought you had to be level 220 for that. Yeah, you do. Why is it... It should have grayed that out. Never mind. It's not working. It doesn't believe me. Team Warp. I think these are mission rollable, actually, so... Might see one on here, maybe not. Why am I in Newland? I was looking for Saavick, to be honest. Saavick is the busy. 500 million? Are you off your head? Not a bloody chance. In hell am I paying that for it. I should get the Team Warp though, because it's just so damn useful. People appreciate it, you see. Yes, they do. Right then. Highway robbery. You're not kidding? £500 million quid? For a quality 97 Nano? Is it mission reward or is it shop? 97's on the cusp. Mission reward, yeah. It is mission reward, but 500 million for it? You're having a laugh. I don't care if I've got a spare £500 million, but I'm not spending that. Maybe the disc is available. I didn't check that. I should. Highway robbery. You're not kidding. Stand and bloody deliver for that. Right, let's have a see. Let's look under general. Does anyone have the disc? No. Quality 97 though, it is just on the cusp of being in a shop. Can I roll missions that low? That's the only thing. Certainly can't do it on this tune. This tune is the too high. So the prices on GMI. Right, okay, level 97. Maybe it's that price because it is you've got to have a tune in that level range then or something. It just seems redonkulously expensive for what it is though. Improved semi-sentient augmentation cloud. No! It's gone. My extra damage. Oh. APODs. I thought I'd done that mission. I obviously have not. Right, okay. I deleted the blowy uppy thing. So I need to go and get another one of those. I think you can get them in the agency. Alien laser tagging, yes. 15 credits. That's a bit more like it. Yeah, I'll go this way. I thought I'd forgotten to do my alien daily. How bizarre. Okay. Well, not sure what we're doing tonight. I was planning on doing the Hodor raid, but I didn't get back in time, really. Went to pick up Mrs. Callos too. Said, oh, we better put some fuel in the car, and oh, I need to nip to the shop. And, you know, by the time we got back, it was like, nah. 5:05. Why have I come in here? Bork, 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 bork. Get the brain back in gear. Yeah, I was up at 6 this morning, so I'm feeling it this evening. I'll be alright. Yes, managed to hit 216 today. Quite pleased with myself. As tour, hey Carl, what do you think about... Yeah, I think it's not a subject we should have a discussion over it. I think it's terrible. And I don't know what the answer is, except that it's really terrible. But it's pointless discussing it on Twitch. I genuinely think it's absolutely awful. And there's not much more I can do. I can't go over and fight the Russian soldiers because no army would take me on at my age. Changing my profile picture on Facebook isn't going to make Putin rethink what he's doing. There's not a lot I can do about it, and I don't like it. So it's basically just frustrating, really. You know, what can we do except, you know, if there's a means to donate to help people in the Ukraine, I would gladly do it. But other than that, I don't know what else I can do. So a discussion about it isn't going to change it. Putting the Ukrainian flag on your Facebook isn't going to stop Putin. It might make, you know, a few people in the Ukraine who still have access to, you know, whatever. It's not going to change their lives. It's not going to do much for them. So what can you do is the problem. But yeah, I think it's awful. It should not be happening, but it is. Kaboom! Yeah, it is. It's heartbreaking. And it's you know, it's the way that guy seems to operate. It's always, no, we're not doing that. No, we're doing this. We're doing this thing. He likes to cat and mouse with people. I mean, really, it started as soon as... I mean, the timeline is there for anyone to look at. People in the Ukraine have got videos on the timeline up till 2014. Knocked you back to the garden. Yeah, it can if you're a bit too close. That is definitely below 80% now. Yeah, you've got to get a reasonable distance away. It's just black holed on me again. Lesson learned, so I lived through the second one. Good. Run away! What was the timeline? It was part of Russia up until the collapse of the Soviet Union in 91. I remember that. I remember the Berlin Wall coming down in 89. I was there for all this, so it's not like I've got to go and look it up. I remember seeing it on the news. In 95, in the spirit of glasnost, as they were calling it, the Ukraine handed over all its nuclear missiles back to Russia, as it was now known again. And in 2002, they wanted to join the EU and NATO, and then a puppet president was put in place. He promised everything. As soon as he was in power, he said, "No, we're not doing that. We're going to rejoin Russia." And everyone realised he'd just been put there by Putin, who didn't want that. He didn't want the Ukraine in NATO, etc. So after months of protests against him, he fled the country. Then, remembering the timeline, what was it, about 2013-14, Russia invaded Crimea and annexed it, basically. Then, the same year, the Ukraine wanted to move one of its naval ships from one port up through the strait that goes between, is it the Black Sea and the Azov Sea? And there's only one way to go, and it's between Crimea and Russia. And as soon as they got, towards that waterway, Russia declared, "You've invaded our waters," turned them back. They were heading back, and a Russian destroyer came and followed them and hit one of the tugs. That triggered a fighter jet being scrambled, and they shot at the ship, and everybody involved on the Ukraine side just surrendered. Because obviously they wanted to move their navy into that northern sea, and he didn't want that. And he's been running the invasion since then. You remember the wall coming down, sun was almost 3 then, yeah. I do. I remember it coming down thinking, oh my God, this is amazing. The world is healing. To be young and naive again, eh? Trouble is, you see, a lot of the people that are there, there's a lot of people who speak Russian and live quite a Russian way of life within the Ukraine. But don't want to be part of Russia. There's some that do, granted. There's people in America that want to be part of Russia, but hey, takes all sorts. But the majority don't. So yeah, I just think the whole situation is bloody awful. It shouldn't be happening. It is, and there's nearly nothing I can do about it. And it's frustrating to think about it, So maybe what we should do is have a bit of a time out from all that stuff that I'm sure you're being bombarded with on various media sites, social media and everything else. I'm probably not wanting to hear any more of it. So let's not bother here, Yeah, the Berlin Wall coming down was something else. I still have, I think it's in a drawer over there, I've got an old ever-ready battery, and it says made in West Germany on it still. Really old one. The president said he's only going to destroy no aggro to it. Yeah. Well, they're seizing Russian stuff now, aren't they? The French have taken a boat. It's not a boat, it's a bloody container ship, but they've gone, if any of your stuff's on here, tough. You're not going to be getting it, whatever it is. So there's that. A few other things. Whether it's enough, I don't know. We got an ergo mission. Yes, we has the grind complete. What I was thinking before we go and do that mission, though, is, I had those really low, like these are still on 1. What if we bite the bullet, go 100% research and go kill some green crap like Somphos? got an old school map with East and West Germany and a Soviet tiger. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Well, we grew up in, with the nuclear war being imminent when I was a kid. When I was in my early teens, we all thought it was probably going to happen at some point or another. In our lifetimes, we thought, well, we're the last generation, really. We genuinely thought it, A conventional war is one thing, but as soon as nukes are in the air, it's all over. There's no coming back from it. Yeah, there's no point. There's nothing to train for. There'll be nothing. As soon as you're going to live, best case scenario, a few years beyond, and that's probably it. Nothing will grow. No animals will live, so you're going to be raiding on limited resources in tins and stuff like that, ingesting more and more radiation, and it's not even... The films we saw as kids were things like Threads and The Day After, stuff like that. We grew up with that. I remember the public information films being, in the middle of the adverts on primetime TV, about building a nuclear shelter in your house under the stairs, and all these kind of like, well, it'll keep you busy. And a common question was, what would you do with your 4-minute warning? And and that was it. That was the life we led then. And then in the 90s things improved and we went, oh, thank God. And it just feels like they've gotten worse. They sort of like did pretty well up until 2000, and it's just gotten worse ever since. It's honestly how it feels. Oh, yeah, that's it. Duck and cover. It's not going to do much more than that, Yeah, I mean, protect yourself as best you can, but the reality of the aftermath is horrific. Truly horrific. It's a game called 60 Seconds. Basically, you've got 60 seconds to get everything you need in the house down into the shelter. Well, yeah, I mean, how many of the, survivalist folks are, all bloody wringing their hands going, I told you it was coming, sat there in their bomb shelters going, I told you it was coming, we've been going, survivalist nut job. But, maybe not. Sending a family, yeah, I'm too old to survive the aftermath, It was scary enough when, I was a teenager thinking, I'm basically invulnerable and whatnot. Which research are we on? Yeah, once you pass 50, you realise, and this ain't going to go well for you, this. You're like... Alright, let's do a bit into this one. When you say it that way, remember when the US managed to send out a false alarm to Hawaii? Made me think that someone is in the shelters. Yeah, they still think, yeah, there's movies with that as a storyline. People thought it was real. They're still down in the shelter, yeah. Okay, we're not capping that, but we definitely would be capping what? Well, any of these. Let's do a bit of work and catch up these level 1s research lines. They're embarrassing on a tune this high. Right, that's tiny amounts of XP because that's a level 1. Needs doing though. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, yeah. There's movies been made with that as the basic storyline. You know, there was one false alarm and they've been living in the shelter ever since. And then it's, then it becomes, you know, that's the premise, but then it sort of becomes a comment on sort of enclosed society. Sky Cannon 2.0, welcome to the stream. What really happened, I bet. Let's have a look. Can you guys see that? Hang on. I'll do it big. Right, you ready? Oh no! An ad popped up. I have sent the message. No! I can well believe that. There was the guy in Britain, he was on the autistic spectrum, but he actually managed to hack into the defense systems in the 90s. You know, so early era of desktop computers. And he managed to hack in, trying to find information about UFOs, and they wanted to arrest him and everything. But I think he had Asperger's or something. He had something. He wasn't, you know, he had some sort of a condition. He was quite high functioning, you know, in spite of all that. But yeah, he was looking for, you know, UFOs and stuff, but it just makes you think, well, it's entirely possible that, you know, someone would accidentally find they've got ads running and I installed this search bar. Oh dear. Remember that? Do you remember when Google was a plugin for your browser? And you got the little, yeah, because you had like Ask Jeeves. What was the other old? I can't remember now. There was Ask Jeeves, Ask the Vista, a few others, but I remember the Google toolbar. Now the internet is a plugin for Google. Yeah, Google is Skynet. Telling you now. Been running the world for 15, 16 years now, without us even realizing. Terrifying. That's a company that's has way too much control and power. Took 18 weeks to recode the systems you use at work to be able to block Google. Yeah, I mean, as a general search engine, it's very, very good. It always has been. You know, if you're looking for something on AOU, it is easier to search it on Google and let Google find it on AOU for you than it is to search on AOU. Oh yeah, it's way more. It's the entire. Like you say, the internet is a plugin for Google. Shouldn't be, but it is. But yeah, everything is so geared around it, and the way it tracks you and everything else. Search for anything on Google, and suddenly the ads for those things pop up all over the place. You're like, wait, what? I bought a toilet seat on Amazon. Why am I getting hundreds of adverts for toilet seats and bathroom accessories suddenly? You know. And the whole incognito is complete BS. You're not. I've tested that. used incognito mode and searched for JCB hire just as an experiment, and within an hour I had tons of adverts for JCB hire. I have no desire to hire a JCB, but suddenly my incognito wasn't very incognito. It's like JavaScript hosting and so yeah, many dependent pointing back to Facebook or Google. Yeah. Reciprocal links. I know exactly what you mean. You have completed your research on practical use 1. Well done. That should have been completed a long time ago. You has not done it, you lightweight. Oh, now I get a lot more XP, but this is like an easy-ish way of doing it. Just kill green trash. Should have done it ages ago, but hey. These are capping that research. Did you interrupt me? Or am I got lag? Have you disappeared so far into the ground you're not gettable anymore? Yep, you're stuck. Well done. Get rid of that. You can go and live in there. Yeah, reciprocal links were a thing back in the early 2000s, and they've kind of taken over now. We'll link you if you link us, and you know, and now it's just how things are done. It's pulled itself out of the ground. Well done, that mob. Now you may die. Under control pop-ups, yeah. God, they were a nightmare for years. I used a little plugin on Firefox called NoScript. There's no version of NoScript for Chrome though. Because basically, what was it? Was it Linus Tech Tips or someone said that? If the product is free, you're the product. Yeah, but do you remember Ask Jeeves and things like that? You went to Ask Jeeves to run the search. And then they became toolbars because that was much more convenient. I had the Google toolbar on Firefox, and I remember that for years. The only thing that qualifies as annoying pop-ups now for me is cookie agreements that pop up all the bloody time, you know, because it's just constantly like you're there looking for the answer to something. How do I complete this mission in such and such a game? And you get to the site and it's like, we want to do this. You know what? I'll look in another site. And they're probably being the most honest as well. We will track everything and anything. And you spend more time clicking on the no to disagree with everything than you actually would just reading the bloody answer. But it's better that we know they're doing it, I think. You know, despite everything, it's better to know, isn't it? Then you go to a site. It was good with NoScript because, NoScript still works on Firefox. So if I'm not sure of how dodgy a site is, I just use Firefox with that and a few other things plugged in. Oh, tomorrow's Doja. That's handy, Harry. Stick it in the oven. Yeah, let's pull up Firefox now. Please don't update again. My God, it's done some updates recently. think of a site that's slightly dodgy. Not dodgy, but you know, like, you wouldn't want to go browsing there on your main computer or something like that. But yeah, no script's really good for that kind of thing. We got... Okay then. It wasn't just a road cone, it was a road cone over a bloody great big post. That, yeah, there's like... You can just sort of make out a bit of it there. There's some serious concrete post in that someone's put a road cone on top of. Yeah. I'm guessing the driver went, it's only a road cone, who cares? You know. Well, no, it's not. That happens quite a lot, to be honest. You see a lot of road cones placed in that way. Right, practical use too, and then got a bit of strength here. I don't know that I need strength. What else has it got? Nano in there. Oh, it's got 50 matter creation in there when we get to number 8. There was another one that had matter creation, I think. Was it this? Yeah, maybe. See what I've got to be killing to get the cap on those. Probably not the green trash here. Hellgear, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How the devil are you? We did all those, didn't we? Yes, we've done that quest line. That looked like it capped. 4,040, yeah, 4,700,000. That's a cap, that. We are doing the grind of, oh my god, I've got research I need to be doing. That I've neglected for far, far too long. And it needs sorting out. I did have Ending the Devotion, which was... Where is it? Devotees and whatnot. Yeah. Kill a couple of these, maybe? And last, before food time, yes, it's a cat. If you see something else, it's on you. I'll look at that in a second. Let me finish this fight. We will look at it, I promise. I won't forget this time. We can get it. Yeah, I need to get this research done to even have a hope of doing betas on an Atrox. Plus, I think I need a Bok and maybe a couple of the belts as well. Right, let's have a look at this thing. It's a cat. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh dear. I don't know what else you would think it was. It looks exactly like a cat. Being silly. It was its paw or its tail or something. Yeah. It was cleaning a piece of itself anyway. They clean all their bits. They're hygienic animals in that respect. That's the way nature made them. As I often say when a dog licks my face, I bet you've just been licking your arse as well. Thanks. It's true. It doesn't bother me too much. I know they've got more antibacterial agent in their saliva than most hand wash. So, you know, I'm pretty safe. I know I just took that out of there. So it didn't spam up the... Why is it... Hang on. Ah, there's battle outcome. Yep, there we go. And we put that back into the spam. Yeah, tell me in that window. Yeah, so I'm afraid not a very exciting stream at the moment, unless I think of something interesting to do. The boss for this part of the quest would be pretty interesting, I think. I don't know if I could handle him on this too. Maybe. Devotee. The next bunch on this one, I really don't think I could handle. This is usually why I like to do research at 220, because you're at full research, so it goes relatively quickly, but a lot of people say, oh, well, actually, no, you're better off doing most of it at 199 and just doing the last ones after that. It does make sense to do that, but that means staying at 199, which just feels wrong for me. Yeah, I got up so early that it kind of feels like, I wonder what this does for apotheosis. Let's see how much I get for one of these mobs on 100% for apotheosis. I don't think it'll cap it. I don't think it's high enough level for that. Ooh, I don't know though. It's quite a big chunk. But the weighting on that is a little weird. Protector. Devotee, right by his feet. Go away, I don't want you. I've lost my mob now, isn't this him? It is. Oh, and you as well, eh? Right, Devotee. Have 1,000 less nano resist. Usually I try to finish research before I get new lines up to 190, then ignore it until after 210. Oh, okay. Different, but yeah. I mean, you could go either way, I guess, you know. What's happened here, though, is I've just leveled ridiculously quickly. With all things said and done. More than I would ordinarily, I would say. And the research is just dragged behind, I think. This kind of happened on the Enforcer as well, but it wasn't so bad on them. They were Solitus, so, you know. Still haven't killed 5 of them yet. A devotee over there, come to me. You can just wait there. This has got to be the last one, hasn't it? I would guess. Why are you uncalm? I don't shoot you. And I used single target blind. Maybe one of my perks fired at it and it has an AoE on it that I'm unaware of. It's nice having your research quite high during leveling. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I think I knew I'd be up against it with an Atrox NT once I made the decision to go past the first stream. I think it's one of those things, I think some part of me has always wanted to try it, you know? And, you have completed your research on Combat Execution 4. So what did that give me? Nano in it. This one gives me 25 thing. Right. I think I calmed you last, so you're next. Someone called Our Ears the Captain followed 3 hours ago. I always find that slightly odd that people follow without even watching a stream. Maybe they've watched the video and gone, oh, I like this content, I'll follow this guy and make sure I don't miss the next one or something, you know. Gotta be something like that, hasn't it? People following you when you're not even on. I has no nano, but I has this. Yep, now I has full nano. Yeah, if you find a cool Let's Play or something. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Or you watch something and go, oh, this is a good stream, I'll follow this guy. Maybe catch the next one, you know. It is that one I've targeted, isn't it? It is. I followed Carnage. He's the conspiracy... He voiced the conspiracy nut character in Cyberpunk 2077. I'd not heard of him before that. And he got suggested to me after I did a Cyberpunk stream recently. So I went and watched him and he was playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided. And like 100% in it, so going into every room and locker and reading everything. And it was really good, I quite enjoyed it. When I watched him I thought, yeah, no, that's a professional streamer. Not you. People go, oh, yeah, but you're a pro. It's like, no. Go watch one of these guys with, you know, 1 million followers and 15,000 people on every stream. They're professional. I'm not. I gotta say, sometimes I get disappointed as YouTube videos are short, heavily cut down to all the fun bits versus a 6-hour stream with just 10 minutes of fun. Well, yes, there is a degree of that, yeah. As I've often said, the videos for my Let's Builds take typically 2 to 4 hours worth of footage, and I edit them down to much less. Not because I'm trying to make it look like something it isn't, it's just there's a lot of dead space there and I'm not talking at all because I've got no one to talk to. You know. Like, I'll go, right, we'll go to the prisoner next, and unless I've said something vaguely interesting during the flying there, then I'll just cut the flying there out and just arrive there in the next scene, you know. Yeah, he's trying that new Elvin something thing, whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, he gets, you know, he has some interesting insights into the games as well, because he plays so many different types of games. I quite respect his kind of opinions on things. He sort of explains why he thinks the way he does about a certain game or whatever, rather than just bandwagon. He doesn't. He's like, well, here's my kind of nuanced opinion of something, as opposed to I'm jumping on the bandwagon, nobody's liking it, so I'm going to hate it as well. You know, that kind of thing. He's much more interesting than that. I mean, he even criticised Cyberpunk, despite, you know, having all the promo and hype around it, because he was in it. But he said he didn't know who or what his character actually was. He'd just done the voice work, and that's all he knew. Actually, you're XP. You can die. Remembered why I was here now. Just kill everything, anything and everything for the XP. Okay, that was a cool move. He tried to 100% he gave up with Final Fantasy 14 and No Man's Sky found he could not visit every planet. Well, not in one run, I guess, no. I've seen the I remember the launch of No Man's Sky and everyone just hating on it. And then I watched, I heard that it got a lot better, and then Internet Historian did a video called The Engoodening of No Man's Sky, and he sort of tells the whole tale from the beginning, and even before the game, until, you know, the time of the video kind of thing. And it's very, very insightful. It's journalistic in approach, without any sort of bias, really. Saying, you know, well, they didn't promise any of this stuff in the game, but now it's there, you know. And, like, maybe they're not the bad guys. Maybe, you know, Sony picked them up and said, and put them on this pedestal. You know, so people expected the game to be so much more than it was. And then every time they interviewed the lead dev, he was an introvert. He was uncomfortable speaking in public situations, didn't like to be confrontational. So when people said, will this be? And he goes, well, yeah, I guess. The way media reports things, you know, is confirmed, blah, 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 because everyone wants their exclusives, you know. Oh, can't be bothered. Go away. Protect her. Yeah, so every time... He even did the Colbert Show, for God's sake. Try holding your nerve on that, you know. That's the guy who's going to cut you to pieces. He did buy his own copy of Cyberpunk and sold the Robocopy he got from the studio, where the money went to a chat. Well, that's pretty damn cool. He's a very cool guy, though. When people donate... like straight money and such in chat, it goes to his moderators and stuff, because they, you know, he's like, well, I pay them anyway, but I don't need the donations. I'm not surprised given how big his subscription base is, and he's probably on top rate, so he's probably on, you know, 70%, not 50-50. He's probably on higher than that, we don't know. But he's earning it. He's making that money for Twitch, you know. So all the, you know, donations just go straight to his mods, which I think is a very, very cool thing to do. I'd love to be in that position, but there you go. I ain't. Right, let's see. Let's give you a fresh car. I could be running around here like I don't know what. trying not to die, trying to take care of this guy. Anansi Scribe, come to me. Over here, away from the others. I'm not sure if I can handle this guy or not. He's a big lad. So he is. I think as well, I'll go back to normal for this because I'll forget when I go and hand it in and not get any XP. Yeah, I can handle it. Yeah, he's a cool guy. I don't like every game he plays though, that's, you know, so I don't watch every stream religiously or anything like that. I just kind of go, oh, he's playing that, I'll watch that. Someone donated a sub to me while I was there, which was really nice. I think it expired. I don't can ill afford to be just subscribing to people willy-nilly myself. So it is what it is. Okay, I just took a big old smack in the mouth there. I'm not sure what that was. Did I nuke myself or something? Feels like I did. Keep this blind on him, I think. Maybe I did nuke myself, I don't know. Keep your resists as low as we can get them. Oh, will you just seriously fluff off? I'm busy, I'll kill you afterwards. That, renew that. And let's refill all the nano. Yay! Yay for that. On the Atrox with the limited, was it 45% nano cost reduction is the most you can have on an Atrox or something. And then because you're Atrox, obviously you've got much less nano pool. Anyway. Feels like he just hit me hard again. Not sure. Maybe it's just the layers vanishing. Yeah, I like the guy. I like his streams. I like his attitude. You know, he's a cool guy. Really cool guy. Well, I think we got this guy anyway. I'm just wondering which research line I should put the mission hand-in reward into, because that's going to cap it even at 10%, isn't it? We'll put it into apotheosis or something like that, I don't know. Forgotten I still had a bit of this one left. This is from the other night when we were just doing as many Inferno quests as possible. Long lingering death bit. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to do a Firefox thing, wasn't I? Showing you no script. Right, so this is Firefox with no script. So trending searches. Oh, okay. Was that? I don't ever remember searching for that. So, okay. Yeah, if let's say you're doing something dodgy, so let's say you're going for, I don't know, what can I put on Twitch and not get into trouble? Yeah, there's an old one. Cracks. Oh, a film. Yeah, I'm sure that's what I meant. I can't think of anything now. I don't usually search for anything, along those lines, but when you see those hang on then. Right. Funny memes, because some of those sites are pretty terrible. Like Pinterest. Let's see what happens when we go to Pinterest. So, that looks okay. It's only restrictions disabled by you. No script won't block anything on this page. Untrusted. I didn't allow that. Why is that defaulted to that? Okay, Pinterest is one. Bored Panda. Enable restrictions globally. Now it's got rid of that pop-up, you see. 9 minutes before my alarm. But I look like in my mind what I look like at the Target self-checkout camera. Me trying to stay sleepy while going to the bathroom at 3 a.m. Oh, this picture's done the rounds, yeah. So it now says, well, this is what was trying to run on the site. Scroll.com? Cloud flip flop. What? So it just gets rid of all that crap and lets you look at the content. It's brilliant. So, yeah. I did want to do the AI raid today. I wasn't a bid on a helmet for this guy, so he could upgrade the token board. He's got 6,000, nearly 7,000 tokens now, I think. Right, so we went back to 10%. We're on combat. It seems wasteful to drop it in there. Nano Theory 8. What's that going to give me? Nano Programming 50. Not really a thing. I think Apotheosis, It'll cap it, I know that. Yeah, I got my Cyberpunk from GOG. Uninstalled it after I'd sort of played it 4 or 5 times, and then updated it and went back to an old character for the 1.5 patch and went, what? No! I spent ages farming all those armor parts with 4 slots in them. What are you doing to me? I had a ridiculous amount of crit though. Like 80% crit. But I'm playing it like I play AO. If I wanted to do a crit build in AO, I'd do what Saavick's done on her keeper, Everything would be focused on that. ICC planet-wide announcement. Fornicating, I guess, has been awarded the highest honorary rank for outstanding dedication to the defense of Rubicon. Congrats. Well done. AI 30. Who am I going to? No, where's it? Yeah, it doesn't tell me which dude to return to, but isn't it one of these? I think. I seem to remember it. It's one of these guys anyway, I think. Not sure. Geronimo and Talks with the Past, maybe. Was that it? Is there no hand-in reward for that? Okay. Yeah, it's just search for the shite. Kind of disappointing. No, I'll come back to that. I'm gonna go do that mission we rolled earlier. $6,000. No, I thought that was my tokens. No, not that many. Side tokens 6,623. Just in case you were wondering. High time he got an upgraded token board, I think. Especially now, because you get so much more XP on those boards, don't you? And we're stuck doing that. That fun thing of grinding. So at 10% inside a mission, what should I be? Intellectual refinement. Psychic, that could be useful. Time space, not as much. Intelligence 25 on the last one though. Kinetic mastery. Sense for... yeah, I want that for the end reward, I think. I definitely... I'm feeling the pain with sense. Oh, the joys. So we'll do Apotheosis for now. That's a bit more evades, and then the all-important +10 to all base abilities. At least this mission will be a damn sight quicker. We've got Garrix now. Oh no, we had Garrix last night as well, didn't we? If I remember correctly. Yes, we did. I was 215. Laughing at the mobs in Arid Rift. Not in Arid Rift, in Dark Ruins. See how much we get at 10%. I don't think it's going to be much. But I'm curious now. See, the first time I did Apotheosis, I completed it in an evening. But I was already 220 AI 30 70, so it just went straight through without any, you know, any palaver or bother. $9,999. Okay. And if we went all the way to 100%, I'm going to get roughly the same. He's a little bit lower, but... Spa 2112, welcome to the stream. Hello, all good Saturday. Yes. I think we've got all the BS going on in .NET again. It's always bloody PvP drama. Yeah, I'm playing my PVM game. I've got to listen to it in a shopping channel. Like you're watching QVC and suddenly a fight breaks out, you know? Oh Okay, maybe not exactly that, but kind of like that. Oh, bullets. We're in the treasure. Smelly Weaver is dead Weaver. We're doing lefts, if you hadn't guessed. Probably do rights in the next one or something. So how is Spa 2112? Are you well, sir? Are you okay? At least I'm taking the mobs down reasonably quickly. It's going along quite swimmingly at 100%, actually. I can actually see that it's moved. Kaboomed! I was kaboomed by something. Very good here, and thank you. Yeah, you're dead welcome. Oh, a wailing spirit, is it? Prepare to die. Let's open it up, see if we can actually see it moving. Well, not so much that time, but... Yes, walking around a mission going kaboom. Very interesting stuff. Is ranged enforcer even possible? Yeah. Might not be particularly brilliant, but it's possible. I did see an enforcer with a D-Shark on once. I don't know. I'm guessing it was legit, but the gear they were wearing looked like it was. Like they were trying to stay out of OE. I can't imagine it would have been an easy job to do. It would have needed contracts and towers and stuff to get that to work, I think. Maybe we should do a different one. Save Apotheosis for the end. What was on? Combat Execution. Yeah. Go on then. Oh, you dot me with your little nano thief thing. We're having none of that, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I'd make a smaller version before going completely nuts. You know, like as in, you know, maybe make a level 60 and see what you can do with them. Not that there are that many useful ranged weapons for an enforcer at level 60. Like the best stuff is going to be locked to profession, isn't it? Like the Job Explorer and things like that. But if you got a pair of Dog of Wars on it, it might be doable. Maybe. That looked healthy. I don't think that was max though on a 5 line. Yeah, I would, you know, I mean, unless you've got a spare 220 Enforcer to play with that doesn't need to do much tanking or what have you. I figure win or lose, I'll have fun. And that's the point. That's the point. The whole point of playing the game at all. Try and have fun now is the thing for definite. I'm going to use up all my first health and nano charger kits, I think, if I'm not careful. Going through them pretty quick. Yeah, I mean, Atrox NT is on paper not the best idea, but then again, kind of enjoying it. I think he's got more health now than my 220 up effects one has got. I think I made a complete, you know, like actually noted down. Plus that up effects has got alphas and stuff in, so that's going to make quite a difference. Okay. Did I miss one? I think I missed one in this room. Yeah, you. I hate spirit mobs. Kill them all with fire. Or something. Yeah, I mean, it is really. I mean, if you think, oh, there's potential fun in trying to make this work, then do it. You know, people like puzzles. Nothing wrong with that. Nano Mage Soldier. Yeah, Rob did a few of those. He likes Nano Mage though. That's his jam. I like Solly and Op effects the most, I think, to build with. Maybe because they're just that bit more relaxed. I like Op effects because in the game itself, you've got more items and buffs for strength and stamina than you have for anything else, and probably the least is going to be for sense and agility, especially sense, unless you've got class specific buffs. Well, you've got some for shade, but I still think it would be painful to do an Atrox shade. Or a Nano Mage shade especially. Because all spirits use sense and agility to equip. There's no treatment, just sense, just agility, that's it. So yeah, that would be kind of painful to work on. Unless you're like, nope, hardcore twinking. I'm doing hard man mode twinking kind of thing. You would need a lot of extra items to make it work then. And people wanted me to do a Nano Mage ranged shade, which it just basically wouldn't work. You know, it'd be funny up until about level 60 and then it'd just be painful. Because I don't think you can use Hi, how's Nano? I don't think you can use your piercing perks unless you've got a piercing weapon on some of them, like totemic rights, and without that, my god, you're going to suffer. So we got that one. That was 25 matter creation, then bit out of it, and then 30 going on 100%. Working out okay, this. Didn't even notice it go past there. I'm an old dude to have the most fun level 1 to 150. Yeah, I know what you mean. There's more like, the percentage of twinking is higher, isn't it? As in, you can push further in that level range than you can at higher level ranges. Once you get to the higher levels, it's like, it's about maxing everything out, having the right items, you know. So similar in some regard, but you can't be 220 and have a level 300 pet, which would be the equivalent, the sort of equivalency of being a level 60 with a 200 pet. You know, it is different. Now I got 2 of these rooms, goddamn. We need some more Space Quest up in this. We haven't got any, so we're slowing down this week. There's no Arbiter next week either, is there? Is he gone next week? I think he is. He's on Alien Week this week. So I think he's actually gone next week. I always forget his rotation. He does, oh god. Has a null week. But I think it he does PvP, DO, Alien week off, and start again, isn't it? Is that right? It's on AOU anyway, I'm sure. %59% of the mission. We found Mordeth, but we don't want him yet. Oh, chests. Blocked. Ooh, what's that? Oh. It has meager breaking and entry. Lock picking failed. Have failed the lock picking again. I've got all the lock picking on my fixer and none on any other tune. Probably the wrong way to do it. Yeah, I'd be curious to try and make that work. A ranged enforcer could be a thing. The ranged shade though, I'm not sure. If you can't use your perks on the shade, then it's kind of a dead loss, really. There's nothing worse than being on a shade and not being able to perk something. It's horrible. Like, well, it's like being resisted on an NT. It's like, well, shit. It's what the fight feels like. We have so much life in Forces, yeah. Well, like I say, I did see one, and I assume it was legit. It looked it. You know, when I looked at his actual build, it was, you know, all implants for full auto, and you haven't got any. I keep sitting down to use health packs, but I don't have any. An empty room, but we unlocked it. Oh, it's got one of these corridors in it. Oh, I don't like these. Terrible corridor design is terrible. Especially when it doesn't show on the map. That also has always annoyed me. Because even when you've run down the corridor, your mini-map doesn't update. So it's like, wait, what? Have I been? Has I not? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure it is actually possible though. Although quite probably very difficult to do high-end stuff. Treasure. Inverted commas. Treasure. 100 shotgun shells. Oh yeah, that was my daily login reward, was box of ammo. Grenade launcher. 50,000 rounds. Yay. Or shells, I suppose, if it's a grenade launcher. Just die. "20 years ago, I put IP in pistol, bows, one-hand edge, and I thought the well-rounded soldier just..." Yeah, no. It would make sense, but no. It doesn't, does it? I thought putting more IP into first aid meant the stims would actually work better, rather than you can just use higher quality ones. So there you go. That was a naive assumption. I was quite new to the game at the time. This is like day one, you know. The biggest difference I feel is just having this and not having to target myself mid-fight to recast it. It's a lot faster. Much prefer that. Same with Enforcer and the higher level stuff for that. Well, some of it. All my characters is perfect. Never had a character where I pumped IP in swimming. Oh, I have. Yeah, back in the day. You didn't put a lot in, but you definitely put some in it. Because if you were running around with, like, you know, 50 in swimming, you were going the same speed as a level 1 across waterways. And they used to have piranhas and stuff in them. So, yeah. Well, me being any kind of a good player is standing on the shoulders of hundreds of mistakes. And learning things the hard way. Then I got a bit more wise to the way things actually worked, and it got a lot better. It is... you can do mathematics and you know... Like a lot of it, I don't do the exact maths. I guesstimate whether something's attainable or not. I like rough it in, you know, before I even start. Some people will sit down with a spreadsheet or a planner or some, you know, and do it that way, which is fine, you know. Ordered thinkers tend to do that. I'm a creative thinker, so, you know, I run a different, you know, I just operate differently. What are we on percentage-wise? 84%. Come on, where is the mobs hiding? I Can't see any dots on the map either. This sometimes happens with missions. You get there and, like, there isn't enough mobs to get to 100% complete. And you're like, wait, what? Ah, there's one up ahead. And a locked door, so we know we has not been... Oh my god, it's the room of spaghetti. It is locked. Well, it can stay that way then. Yeah, there's only really one route. I have those missions where it's 3 empty floors and then 2 mobs on the last room before the boss. Yeah, I've had that happen. Yeah, you need to go back, open every chest and hope for, you know, a mob to come out of the chest to fix it. I've had 3 empty floors in a team mission though, yeah. And gone, what? Everyone's just like, really? I can't find anything. You sure we're in the right mission? You know, all that starts happening then, doesn't it? Quickest hard mission ever, yeah. 3 or 4 mobs and done, yeah. Depends what you're doing though. You know, if you're chasing the mission reward, if you're chasing mob XP, you know, for certain research or whatever. Ooh, security camera. Yeah, exactly. 219, you're just chasing the mission reward, as mob XP is barely touching the sides. We're still at 100% research here. Mob XP in here on a medium, which is like doing an easy in a team. Not that great. Reminds me, we're getting close now, so we go back to 10% there. There's no ads. Mr. Security Camera. Shouldn't do, there's only me here. Didn't you hear the alarm? Kaboom. %, yay! So I don't need that. All that. I'm gonna go find the boss. Where did I... It's this one, wasn't it? See how much smaller the numbers are, but yeah. Now we've got to... wrong way. Now we've got to remember how the hell we found the boss the first time. I was doing left from the beginning, wasn't I? So, in theory... Somewhere around there? Why is there drama? Why drama now? What has occurred? And why are people always so emotional about PvP? I kind of don't get it. You know, especially when getting emotional about something like that and then calling everybody else a child just kind of seems in of itself kind of childish. Yes, no, maybe? I don't know. Just sort of sounds it to me, I don't know. I don't get involved because the mindset of a lot of people that do PvP just I don't like. Sorry. I mean, thinking it matters is it doesn't. It's just a game. We're playing a game. It's not real. You know. There he is. Prepare to die. Yeah, they just seem to be gravitated towards it, it seems. Very rarely see it in PVM. Unless you can, you know, you also rope I don't know, the markets. But that is people trying to make real money out of it, I think, half the time, so. There's a lot of crying and whinging about it, and I'm like, oh, come on. Does it really matter in the grand scheme of things? Surely not. Yay! 32,000 to... which one were we on? Yeah, so that's capped that. Isn't bad. Yes, indeed. Kinda don't want to do missions all night and talk. I can kind of do them and have, you know, a video or a movie or something playing on the other screen. Because really, I'm just, like, not AFK, but it kind of is. Because I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm just doing that, so... Streaming missions, though, is like, you know, it's a bit much. I'll just have to do more of it. We've burned up all the interesting quests now, I think. I don't think there's any left. Is there? Any quests I'm not done in Inferno yet? I think I have burned off, like, already used them up. Oh, which reminds me, let's get some medkits whilst we're here. Bronto Burger Quest, yeah, but is there any XP in that? I tried PvP years ago. I'm a grown man. I found it scarily weird. Yeah, this is the thing. What do we need? 13, 14 in first aid or treatment. We have 13, 15 and 13, 10. Haha. Take a couple of those. I'm okay from first aid. Goodbye. Check it does work. Yay, we can use it. Yeah, Bronto Burger Quest, that kind of stuff. Yeah, yeah, it's an interesting quest, but of little benefit. Rubicar quests are sort of like, they're there, but there's no, I can't get any XP or anything out of them now. Too high level. Shadow knowledge only. Unless it's mission reward. You did mean more content. Well, yes. That's one we should do at an appropriate level, though, I think. Sub 200. On the next tune, we'll do it. Like, there's a lot of scientist quests and such, isn't there? In Elysium? Or Nascence. There's some quests in Nascence, but I think you're locked out by now. Let's have a look. Any one of these guides, Shadowlands, quest guides. Yeah, up to like 150 and then up to 200. Done the Sheol ones. Scientists, done. Adonis. Yeah, we've already got the key and everything else. Penumbra, there's none of these left, apart from the garden, but there's no XP for that, really. There's Alb, done it. Boots we've already done. Tours is nearly done. The map, Spirit Quests, we kind of got that on the go, but Zan Requillery, new Inferno missions. And then the rest of these are just stuff. So yeah, I've kind of used up all my options. I've got, nothing else to go after for, an XP fest, so to speak. I've already burnt all those bridges. Used up all my lifelines. Phone a friend. It's all gone. Oh dear. It is what it is. So yeah, not much left but dailies and grind on this guy now, which is the kind of like the boring bit, Handed in the Freelancers. Oh, I got a Freelancers token, so I could redo my dailies. Yay! Didn't even notice that. I must have got that this morning when I did my dailies. No Sector 42 today. It's tomorrow? Where am I going? Normally, yeah. It's normally a Sunday, Sector 42. If I, with Hodor raid and Alliance. Unless somebody decides to troll and just, tramp right through it. Despite people kind of agreeing on when to do it. Someone last week, a couple of boxers just decided, nah, we're doing it, screw you guys. Screw 60 odd people because we want to do what we want to do. Screw you. I mean, they're not breaking any rules by doing that, but at the same time, it's not very community minded. Selfishness. Let's go hand in the dojo and pick up some more dailies. Despite the epic music playing, it's not cricket, basically. Yeah, it's not cricket. It's not something I would do, personally. I kind of like to think about other people as well as just myself. I found a doja in Inferno. There we go. Bling! XP. Right, let's go and see what dailies we actually get. Robust backpack for 17 billion, really? I think they were worth that much. Guess they must be. People are willing to pay that much. just reading all the things on here. Kind of regretting I'm reading some of them. That is an event today. Next Saturday, mate. Yeah, Space Quest said I'm going to get asked every week, is there an event? For about 12 months. And I go, well, do them every week then. He said, no, I've been told do them, once a fortnight and do the RP events on the alternate weekends. So we kind of went, okay then. He doesn't get a lot of license to go beyond that. So yeah, he's got to operate within given rules, kind of thing. Basic shoplifter. That's such a boring mission. And do I even want to do it on a stream? I'm just asking for problem, I liked it weekly, but at the same time it meant I leveled hellish fast. I'm going to old engine, I think, here. Keep feeling like I've got something in my eye, but I haven't. Right, vanilla engine. Yeah, you picked that up quick. Yeah, it's always been kind of random when it does happen. Up until sort of 2020, I guess. Oh, I don't think I've updated... No, his hotbars are not up to date. No. Improved dark movement. You go there. Yeah, rather than do all that, it'd be quicker to copy and paste, I think. Which is what I'm going to do instead. Anyway, Anarchy online. Refs. Copy. And paste. Whilst logging out of game. What could go wrong? Doesn't happen as quick as you might like, but yeah. Yep, I was in there. I know the folder address anyway, but takes as long as it takes because I've got so much crap in my preference folders. It's unbelievable. So you too can enjoy my pain as watching it go past. Oh yeah, I replayed Mankind Divided recently while I wasn't playing AO. That was pretty cool. Still a good game. Didn't like, what did we call it? Having to fight bosses, because I was trying to do a pacifist run, and I don't know where I've gone wrong. Probably with saving Malik, I think. I could maybe do it without saving her, but then I wouldn't have saved Malik, which would be bad. Because I wanted to. So yeah. Replace. That's the bit that takes the time, and then all of a sudden it just works very, very quickly. Right, that should have done all the preferences. So see if it picks it up again as quickly as it did before. Marantis. Hey, Carlos, enjoy. Enjoy? Like, enjoying the stream? Or... don't know. Viz, welcome to the stream. I won't try and pronounce the rest of it, because you keep telling me not to, because I get it so damn wrong. Let's go get murdered. Got the cool waterways music. I've gone to the wrong one. I probably have. I do not know my way around Omniland. Nope, wrong one. I don't, they're just needlessly large and I just get completely lost. Yeah, this is a basic store. Yay, let's get flagged for PVM. Oh no, aggro. Yeah, if I get attacked, I'll just die, basically. Stupid that this mission is even on the PVM table. Shouldn't be. Ah, you want PVM? Here, go PvP. No, I don't want a PvP. No. It puts the PvP on its skin. Or it gets the hose again. You know. Where is it? Yay, there you go. Don't care, never use them. Yeah, I made an Omni 2 and played it for about 3 months and I still got lost everywhere. Just find the layout is just doesn't make any sense. Like, you got a huge place like Omni End, and like none of the shops work. I'm like, well, why even bother having shops if they don't work? They used to, but, you know. Joe. ICC. Grid. Old Athen. Gone the long way round. Die at the grid. Someone camping the grid. No? It was a surprise. Mission complete. Goodbye. Scrape the PvP off. It's silly, isn't it? Right, let's go back to the proper engine. So the only reason I use the old engine is for things like that, you know. Actually, do it that way. Yay! Shiny new beta client of Doom. Oh look, realistic lighting and shadows. Yay! Right, talk to Warden Istains, apparently. I made an Omni tune about 15 years ago, he's still level 10. Was he like just for buying med suits and stuff? Waves grinding my nines in research. Yes, that's kind of where I'm at on this tune now. Grindy muck grind face. It's nice having Garrix and all that stuff though. Makes the tune a lot less. Well, number one, the damage is much better, but so is a lot of the defense as well. Once you got your shinies. Istanes. I remember the Google. Oh yeah, we did look it up, didn't we? How the hell do you pronounce? Here we go. Let's watch the new engine fail in Southern Artery Valley. Which used to be what? 10-3 or something it used to be called. The Wampa anyway. You got full bow armor on her now. Nice. I had some on the full set on the dock and then went to Jathos. I wouldn't mind the sleeves, but my god, they're ridiculously rare. They drop on that blood creeper mob that is actually quite easy to kill, but the drop rate is shockingly bad. It's really like 1 in 50 times it drops or something. I think Saavick got one though, didn't she? You get one, Sav? You got one of the bloodshed armbands, I think. I seem to remember, and maybe I'm misremembering that, but I kind of feel like you did. God, am I AI 27 already? I am. Good gravy. So what was this thing it gave me? Advanced Portable Surgery Clinic. Was that one of the rewards for that? Okay. Must be on Rubicar. Must be sitting on the ground. Must not be in a fight. Oh yeah, you can do implants for so many seconds or something. I don't think you get the treatment buff. I suppose it is a handy tool. Does anybody need Prisoner Daily? I can quite comfortably solo him now. Rebuff first, I think. Sure why that's put itself there. Last one I uploaded, that'll be why. Blind! Resist! What did someone say? Not last week, the week before. Is this a VE only NT? Because that's all I was using. I think we were doing Smuggler's Den or something. You're not dying quick enough. Be quicker at dying. I'm going down a hell of a lot quicker than the first time I tried to solo him. I was scratching him. Now, have the ultimate power. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. Why haven't I got any battle music? It makes the fight seem trivial. There's no music. Where's the drama? Run out of Nano again. I don't know. I think I'm at cap for nano cost, I think. It's 45% on Atrox, isn't it? So let's have a look. Stats. Where is it on here? I can never find it. No, that's skill lock. That's not the same thing. Heal delta, nano, heal modifier, heal reactivity, nano modifier, that's it, isn't it? No? Nano damage efficiency, 44%. Isn't cost there? Nano delta. Ah, nano execution cost. 27 base, yeah, so I've got... Need a few more items yet for nano cost then. Definitely. Could do with some more. Yes, we could, right. I think that's it on these. Return to Warden Stains. Yeah, that is a typically English-speaking thing to do, is if you can't pronounce the word, figure out how to pronounce the bit of it that you can pronounce and then just go with that, even if it's totally wrong. Yeah, it's very British. Oh, right, you're at 27, so 73% of cost. Because 45 is the actual limit, isn't it? It's 50% Solitus, 45 on Atrox? Or is that op effects? I can't remember now. When the stat script says 55, you... right, okay. So it just has a little nano pool. That's the thing though, with Atrox, you're at the worst disadvantage because you've got 3 dark blue skills and 1 blue. Op effects, you've only got 1 dark blue skill, the rest are either blue or green. So you're at an advantage, I feel. Can I has my reward now? Goodbye. What was the alien daily? Did it? Would it reset it, didn't it? Should have done. Have I not asked him for a mission? That sounds like me. Oh, there we go. That's why I can't see it, because you haven't pulled it. Salvage, okay. Nice and easy. Right, let's have a look at this map. Fire that way. We'll go left. Where will it be? Nope. Sometimes along this last corridor, but fire that hasn't rendered in yet, but there's fire that way. Where is it? Can be annoying, this mission. Where have we not bloody been then? There's only this bit and then fire either end. Help, I can't find the item. Is it in one of the off rooms? It never normally is. Aha! No, you didn't have space. Go back and pick it up again. Huzzah! We got it. May as well be rude not to take advantage of the Freelancers reset token. And we have double dailies. Oh, you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. What? Leave Harveo has reached enlightenment. Congrats on 220. The spirit shakes his head. Okay, who is this? Spirit nods. Best conversation in AO. Who's done the thing? Someone did a thing. I'm going to hand this in for a bit more alien XP. And then, I think, probably call it Saturday night. No big scaries from Space Quest, so yeah. And not much left to do, but lots and lots of grind. It's a shame Dio's not on. That's quite a lot of XP as well. The hand in for completing it is kind of nuts. It's almost double a daily's worth. Until you hit 220 and then you just get cap. Here is the thing. I have many other bits of crap you could have as well. 6,695 tokens. Good gravy. Yeah. I think I might have a lamb curry actually. I'm in the mood. I had one last week and now I'm in the mood for another. Right, okay, I think we'll leave it there. Whom else may be streaming AO? Let's take a look. There's me. There's Knave again. Anyone else? That's not even Anarchy. I don't know why it's showing me that. Anyone I know streaming? There's Che, Sea of Thieves. Yeah, okay, well, I guess we're raiding Knave 0 again. Lamb curry, yeah, Lamb Rogan Josh, I think. There we go, raid Knave. Why not? All aboard, go say hi to Knave. I'll be back tomorrow for iPan, Real Pan, Sector 42. To the tune of Big Fish, Little Fish, Cardboard Box. Or something like that. Okay, folks, he's doing things. I don't know what. He's doing the wreck by the look of it. So we'll go raid him. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for coming along, and bye for now.